Okay, g'day again. Right, continuing with this briggs and stratton motor. You see I've stripped a few more of the tinware off. I did have an issue with bolts holding this mesh. This mesh goes under your zip start, and yeah, 3 of the bolts came out alright. The other one just kept rounding off, and yeah, I tried to chisel turn it and yeah, snap the alloy off, so that was obviously the wrong idea. Not sure what I'll do about that just yet, but anyway. Right, next we've got, the other thing was, yeah, I took the winder out. That was just, some metal tabs on the underside of that. You take it out, but yeah, of course you've got to wind it all back in, fit it all back together when you're done. And I should have videoed that, because there's a good possibility I'm going to forget how that goes back together. And just got to take the handle off the cord, and yeah, there's plenty of string. I just cut that. I'll re-knot that. I'll pull that bit of metal out at some time and re-knot it. But anyway, yeah, getting back to the flywheel, and then you got this is like your starter clutch. One way it's supposed to. It does sort of turn. It's a bit grubby, but and the other way it locks. And yeah, not sure how that comes apart, or whether I even want to take it apart. So I think I'll just, when I get some more WD, I'll flush that out with WD and fill it full of grease or something. See if I can get that run freely. Anyway, yeah, what I was getting to. This is what actually holds your flywheel on. So it's a thread in there. Screws onto here. Yeah, of course that key's down further. And yeah, thought about how to hold this, and I thought, well, this is cast steel or cast iron, one of the two, probably cast steel. But yeah, they're pretty big, heavy teeth, the fan teeth. So yeah, I just stuck a screwdriver in that. I mean, you got to be careful doing things like this, yeah. But I figured they're plenty strong enough. It's, obviously wouldn't put it on the thin alloy ones. I don't know if that's what someone else has done or what, but yeah, there was already a tooth breaking off the alloy bit. But anyway, yeah, so I've just held it with that, and I used a chisel that's purposely blunt for various reasons. So yeah, just held it, put my foot on it, yay, and I used the blunt chisel, gave it a few taps, and it started turning, and then I grabbed it with the mouldies, turns it off. Right, then you get to your flywheel. This was stuck on really hard. I did give it a few taps, turned it, gave it, tap, tap, tap on either side, but no, it wasn't going to come off that way. It's just, and what you don't want to be doing is whacking the shit out of it. Like, you look at that and think, oh, I'm not going to bend that. That's solid steel, and you're probably right. But what you can do is bend your crankshaft. So, yeah, if it doesn't come out with just a few taps, give up on that idea. So I've got a proper pulley, and of course trying to find some bolts long enough. I found one bolt, couldn't find another one. It's just a normal, 1/4 inch. It's a 1/4 by 20, I think was the pitch. And yeah, I've managed to find 2 more bolts, but they're only sort of just long enough. And I had to move the pin piece out of the pulley and actually just have it screwed in halfway so that could the actual housing could fit over the shaft and keep it centered. Yeah, but of course these were rusted up severely, so I had to get a thread tap in there, clean the threads, and as were the bolts, the only bolts I could find that anywhere near long enough. So yeah, I got to die out and clean them as well. But yeah, I sort of screwed them in. They're probably in about 1/2 inch either way and either side. And yeah, once again I didn't hold the flywheel this time. I got me big shifter to hold the puller, and yeah, breaker bar. Put a fair bit of pressure on it. Still didn't want to give. So yeah, and then I tapped the the top of this. Like, you put pressure on it, give it a couple of taps of the hammer, put pressure on it again, a couple of taps, and eventually, yeah, it just popped. So there was no, you didn't have to keep winding and draw it out. It just popped and come loose. But yeah, there's a fair bit of pressure under it. So yeah, if you're going to do this, yeah, don't go whacking the shit out of it with a hammer. You'll bend your crank. Anyway, let's see what's under here. This was loose. I'll take the key out, set it down. Let's hope I can get this off one end. Maybe, I'll hold the camera with my nose. I haven't had this off yet. Hopefully there's not going to be a big whitetail or funnel web going to come out and bite me. Well, that probably wasn't that enjoyable. Just drop the camera. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've got another cover. Yeah, let's open to view the points. Okay, I'll look at a socket that'll fit that. Let's see if these will come off easy. I had to set the tripod up if I was thinking. I was expecting that to just reveal the points, but anyway, it's coming off easy anyway. No dramas. So hopefully I won't need 2 ends for anything at this point. I'm hoping that, I haven't even tried to test the spark yet. We'll get to that later, but a lot of issues you get, see there's an earth wire on there, and if it had no spark, a lot of the issue will be with this outer metal piece, the rust, like not rust on the thing itself, but rust where it makes contact onto the engine. So, but yeah, I'll clean all that up anyway. But yeah, it's another thing it's something to look out for anyway. These have got to earth. So yeah, you could have them clean. As I said, I didn't even test to see if it had spark yet. We'll do that when we're reassembling it. And hopefully the coil is okay, but I've never actually had a coil fail. There's usually some other issue, So yeah, I said all the bikes and cars and everything I've worked on, I've never had a coil fail, so I don't know whether that's just luck or what, but okay, so what do we got under there? Oh, nice and clean. Amazing, that's probably the only clean thing on the entire engine. Okay, that's interesting. Cam is internal. That's got a rod or something, a pin in there. Just don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. opening and shutting. It goes straight onto the condenser. Interesting setup. And yeah. Alright, that looks clean. And yeah, good thing I got this on video, so I'm going to pull all that apart soon, so I'll be able to refer back to the video and see how it goes back together. Yeah, as I said, I should have videoed pulling that zip starter out, because yeah, I may well have to watch someone else's video to see how it goes back together. Have someone's video taking it apart or reassembling it. Yeah, anyway, so that's what you got to do to get to your points. Yeah, a lot of hassle, but yeah, good design, and it's got this cap on it, keep everything clean. So yeah, obviously it only goes on one way. It's got a recess for the condenser. Okay, leave it at that, and we'll continue on. Bye.